Hi, everybody. I'm back. I don't think I've ever done 3 lives in one day. So I thought this would be a fun way for us all to kind of check in with each other uh, regarding the Weight Watcher updates. So I do have the laundry going in the background. Hey, Pam, how are you this evening? Okay, so let's do a little recap, and you guys can give me some feedback on how your day went. When I woke up this morning, my app was not updated, as you guys can see from my early morning video, and I had to wait until about 6:30. It finally updated, and it seems to have done some different things all day long, and I do have a iPhone. So I think that makes a difference in our experiences. I just got off the phone with Judah and Dakota, and I think my daughter-in-law is a little bit frustrated, which I don't blame her. So her app, she has an Android phone. It has taken all day to update. It says that she was updated, but her 0 point food lists were not showing up correctly. So we are all on the same 0 point food list once you update. So potatoes now should have points. Pasta now should have points. And like hers, like avocado and stuff was still showing up as 0 for her. And I think it just flipped over. But I think what was really stressful for her is that she lost a couple points for the day. And she has been blue dotting every day for the past 3.5 weeks. And so she went from 25 points to 23 with 28 weeklies. And she lost some of her 0 point foods. And I think for her, that's frustrating. And I'm, a little concerned for her because she's been doing so great. She's been losing every week. And this is sort of the issue with this kind of thing, is that it can knock you off course or off trajectory. So I'm a little concerned for her. Judah is doing fine because he gained points. I gained points, he gained points. And so, he's doing okay. But, my advice to her was like, well, you don't have to give those points up. You can go into the negatives. You can give yourself those extra 2 points back and just go into the negative on your weeklies. But she's like, but I'm trying to get my blue dot every day. So hopefully we can figure this out. I'm kind of hoping that her app is still not updated right. That's what I'm hoping. So she uninstalled and reinstalled again this evening. But I hate for her to get frustrated and derailed, which I don't think she's going to, because she's a pretty dedicated person. But, she's been doing so great on plan. So anyway, and she does not have a small amount to lose. Like I thought, well, maybe she's within 10 pounds of her goal. Do you guys know, in terms of the bottom, I keep hearing it's 23 is the least amount daily. So that's what I'm wondering, is like if she still has weight to lose, but she doesn't have anywhere to go on her dailies, like what does that look like? And she's been eating her dailies, like up to her dailies and her weeklies during the week, and been losing beautifully. So tell me what you guys think. I would love some feedback. So I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Rhonda and Kelly and Jamie and Tracy and Pam and Kim and Kelly and Barb and Janine and Liana. Hi, guys. So Liana says she has 23 points and only 21 weeklies. Kelly's points stayed at 23 and she lost weeklies too. And Kelly says she had a rough day and she hopes she can get back on plan. Kim had a great day on plan, so great job, Kim. So I had a good day on plan. I'm going to try to show you guys my app. Let's see if it'll work. I've been messing with it all day, so it's not 100% accurate because I've been going back and forth between diabetic plan and I've been messing with my weigh-in day. But I am going to try to turn you guys around and just show you my app so you can see. So let me turn my brightness down just so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, so here is my app, and you can see it says your program is updated. I did switch my weigh-in day today just because I wanted to be at baseline for everything and kind of see. I'm getting 30 points a day and 28 weeklies. And you guys can see I have 3 points left for the day. But what I did want to show you all is up here, because I know I've had a lot of questions. If you hit your profile and you go to your settings, this is what the iPhone does. Now, my kids are telling me that they don't have this on their settings. If you look here, you can see it says diabetic settings. And when you hit that little section, you can turn on living with diabetes. Okay. And then it shows you that your 0-point foods have changed. And fruit, yogurt, cottage cheese, corn, and popcorn are no longer 0 on the diabetic plan. You do have to count points, but your points go up. So mine went up from 30 to 35. So that kind of gives you an idea on that. And I know they want you to be, diabetic if you're going to use that plan. You can also monitor your blood sugars on the app now with that. And then you can see right now, this is the regular 0-point food list. So you guys have it. And this is the one we're supposed to be on. So vegetables, chicken and turkey, corn, popcorn, tofu, fish, fruit. There's no potatoes on here. There's no pasta. Okay, so hopefully that kind of helps you guys that have asked me that question throughout the day on, hey, I updated, but I'm still getting, potatoes as 0 or whatever. That just means there's a lot of glitches. And I'm hearing that Android's had some glitches. I've said this over on Instagram and over on here about uninstalling and reinstalling. In fact, if you go back to Instagram, that's what I said last week when I was walking, is maybe the first thing you want to do is uninstall and then reinstall your app. But Dakota did that several times today and still had issues. Excuse me, I have something in my throat tonight. I don't know. It's been raining all day, so I'm clearing my throat a lot. I apologize. Okay. So interesting. I'm hearing different people say they're not seeing the same thing, which is still crazy. So Jamie says you still have rollovers. Yes, you do have rollovers on your daily points. You can roll over up to 4, and they will get dumped into your weeklies. So, and I didn't see, now I have an iPhone 13 Plus, so different phones, it sounds like, are doing different things. I don't know. On food settings, you can turn your rollovers off. So let me show you guys that. This is going to be under your food setting area. So you can see all of this. Rollovers, I have mine turned off. You can turn them on if you like rollovers. I personally don't. That's a personal preference there. So the water settings you can change, your activity settings you can change. You can change your notifications there. Now this is on an iPhone, so it sounds like everybody's having, different experiences. Do we get activity points? Yes. So you do get activity points. You either need to manually add your activity, or if you have a tracker, like an iPhone, or I'm sorry, an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or something like that, or a Garmin, you can hook that up and it will automatically dump your activities into your weeklies. I actually had somebody that works for Weight Watchers message me the answer to that. So it will just go right into your weeklies. So hopefully that helps you guys with the answer to that. So let's see if there's any other questions. Pam's saying hers is not showing up the same way. Pam says hers will not show her the diabetic plan. Right, Pam, and that's what my kids are saying. And you're saying you do have an iPhone, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I know people have had to message Weight Watchers and call Weight Watchers to update things. So I think it's just a really glitchy day, guys. It's definitely been glitchy for people. So, yes, Kelly says it appears that it will add weeklies for Fitbit steps. Yes. So, and those will go into your weeklies. I do not have my Fitbit hooked up to this app right now because I don't want rollovers and activity points to go into my weeklies right now. Now, the person that messaged me about that said they had like a conference call with WW, and they said they really want people to get their activity points into their weekly balance so that people are not under eating if they're really active. I'll actually read you the quote if I don't lose my voice. Let me read you the quote about that. Let's see. Activity points cannot be opted out of because WW wants to maintain enough food points when you are increasing your activity so you are not under eating and stall out. So from the horse's mouth. So there's nowhere to turn that off. So it's just like what you guys told me a couple weeks ago. I asked this question and you guys said, Amy, unhook your Fitbit from your tracker, and then that way it's not automatically dumping things in and you can manually add. So like if I go on a 1 hour walk, I can put that in and then get activity points for that, but it's not just dumping in my steps. That's how I'm doing it. You guys do it the way that you feel is appropriate for you. I would never want to tell you what to do for yourselves out there. Poetry Girl says there always seems to be glitches, but they work them out eventually. Yes. Every time they've made a change, you know, we've had this initial, especially because they're changing so many people at once with so many different devices and platforms. So, you know. Oh, Becky says, hi, I decided to join WW again and just did. I'm happy that PP is gone. So congratulations to Becky. Now we have WWPP. Or earlier I was joking that we have a blue freestyle with popcorn, BFWP. So Jamie says, does anyone know how to use a Fitbit not attached to your wrist? I cannot do the treadmill and keep my arm going. That's a good question. You know, that's funny, Jamie, because I wore my Fitbit to the gym last week and it didn't credit me my accurate steps. Like what the machines were telling me did not match my Fitbit. So I don't really have a fix for that. But great question. If anybody has help for Jamie, that would be wonderful. Man, it was so funny a few years ago or 10 years ago. I don't know how many years ago. At WW, you could buy a step tracker. Do you guys remember this? It was like a little white step counter that hooked up to the app, and it was like this whole new fancy thing, and it was so cool. It's when we all just, you know, first started counting steps, and it would convert them for you in the app. It was like a little white, gosh, I wish I could remember the name, and I know I still have it in there somewhere. But anyway, that was a long time ago, and you wore it on your either clipped to your bra strap or your shirt or your waistband, and I remember it being pretty accurate. So, you know, I'm sure there's step trackers out there like that still that just connect to your pants or something if you feel like that would be more accurate for you. Poetry Girl says, try putting your Fitbit in your pocket. That's a great idea. Becky D says, I have trouble with it too. I have tried putting it in my pocket or tie it to my shoe, but treadmills are hard. Right. Lake Tahoe Gym says, I have my Fitbit in my pocket or belt loop, so it is working for Lake Tahoe Gym. Omron pedometer. Omron, is that a good pedometer? I am not sure. But that may be an option to get a different style of pedometer. Okay, guys, so I had a good day. I have 3 points left. I'm not planning on eating anything else this evening because we just finished dinner. And that is something that Judah said. He has like 17 points left. And so he's like, I don't know what to do. What do I do? And I said, well, I mean, you can have something with some healthy fats because he has 17 points left. He doesn't have his blue dot. I said, or you can have a little treat or something. But my thing is, if you're not hungry, let's start listening to our bodies. And if we're not hungry, I think it's appropriate to not eat anything else. It's okay. And I told them, I said, it's okay not to get your blue dot. But I have children that are overachievers and they want their blue dot. They want their blue dot. And so hopefully some of this stuff will get worked out. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I've got some stuff to do before I head to bed this evening. Thanks for checking in with me today. This was fun to do this with you guys, do a few different check-ins and talk about the plan. Let me know, what you're thinking. How do you feel after the first day? It sounds like I had a good day on plan. I stayed on plan. I have a little bit of a concern because as of tomorrow, we're not doing meat and dairy. And one of my friends on here made a good point. She said, I'm not sure how great this plan is going to be for vegans, people that don't eat, animal products. And I can totally see with them taking away the 0-point avocado and pasta and potatoes, how that could be very challenging. So if you guys have tips or tricks for our friends out there that don't eat animal products, or any other tips or tricks or any other ideas, I love your feedback. This is a great community. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm glad a lot of you guys seem to have had a good day. So let's keep going. Let's do this together. I have a vlog for today that I will try to get up for you guys tomorrow. Until then, hit the thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of thing. I know this orientation is weird. Normally I do sideways, but this was just a quick way for me to get on here and check with you guys. But let me know if you like this kind of video or if you like my videos and want me to do more. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you all later. Bye.